Hello and welcome back to the channel. So, here's a quick question for you. Do you like any of these games being shown right now? You do? Well, that's great because Xbox just bought them all. That's right, Xbox owns them. Well, indeed, it's some great news for Xbox. Yes, so they went and bought Bethesda. You may know Bethesda, as I said, for such games as Dishonored, Quake, Starfield, Doom, Wolfenstein, Fallout, Elder Scrolls, and many more. And Xbox has spent $7.5 billion acquiring them. So they own ZeniMax, the media parent, as well. And they own all the studios linked to that, which includes, let's have a look here, Bethesda Softworks, Bethesda Game Studios, ID Software, ZeniMax, Online Studios, Arcane Machine Games, Tango Gameworks, Alpha Dog, and Roundhouse Studios. These are the teams responsible for all those franchises. Prey as well was in there. So they just go on to basically thank Xbox for giving them £7.5 billion. Because, well, why wouldn't you? This is days before the pre-orders for Xbox Series X goes live. But secondly, it absolutely slaps PS5 in the face now in Sony. Yes, sorry about that clip. It is a bit amateur. I did rush that out, but I've enjoyed it because it completely devastates Sony's. Because as I said in the previous video, right now Sony is in deep. After the Last of Us 2, this year's been awful for Sony. Basically, the launch year's been awful after the controversy all about The Last of Us 2 and Naughty Dog, and then the leak, and then the game just being awful and being panned by gamers. Critics obviously loved it. A lot of the Sony fan sites loved it, but the gamers hated it, and people were going to say, "Oh, but it's selling lots and lots and lots." But I'm nowhere near the margin it should be selling for a Naughty Dog franchise. I think it's rated 12th on MPD at the moment. People can say that it sold millions. No, you can't, because of a position of something, because you don't know the actual sales, because Sony have not given any sales of the game, oddly enough, even though they're quite happy to give you the sales of God of War when it came out and give you hourly updates of its sales. Spider-Man, give you updates of its sales. Last of Us 2, silence. Complete silence. Game's been out 3 months now. We've not heard any sales figures other than launch game sales figures. It was 4 million. Since then, silence. And we all know it's been dropping off sales. It's now 12th in MPD. It's been dropping off, and there's just games above it. I think Tetris is actually above it now. So yes, so the night week we had Last of Us 2. Then we've had the whole cross-gen exclusives lie about Spider-Man and such games and stuff. And then it's all going wrong. And then they've raised the prices of their games to £70. The game price on Xbox of Game Pass hasn't gone up. The game price of Game Pass on PC has gone up, but it was low in a way. So it's been doubled. People going, oh yeah, but they've doubled the game price. But it's £9 a month now. £9. No, £10. £9.99, £10 a month on PC. It's £10 a month on PC, and you're getting AAA games, or you could be buying one AAA game for £70. You know what I mean? So if you bought two AAA games for £140 in 1 year, that's already more than what you'd have paid for Game Pass for an entire year with all the games. So Game Pass, for this exact point, is an absolute no-brainer, and all these games will be going into Game Pass day one. Do I think, though, the thing is, a lot of people are crying. You're getting a lot of fanboys now absolutely upset.
Hey, pal. How you doing?
Been better.
We'll get you through this.
absolutely upset that Bethesda did this and breaking down, saying it's not fair that Xbox has it. Again, we hear this so many times, just like we have with Warner Brothers games and games like Tomb Raider and stuff. When they go exclusive to Xbox, it's unfair that Xbox has exclusives. It's anti-consumer. Why are we just still hearing this? When in the exact same other breath, you'll be saying, yeah, Xbox has no exclusives, Sony does. The reason you buy consoles is for exclusives. But the moment Sony buys, Xbox buys exclusives, it's, they're anti-consumer, it's not fair. They're taking my favourite games away from me. Where was that same energy? Where was that backlash when Sony bought Insomniac and made Spider-Man exclusive? It was like, oh, well, Xbox should do better. Well, they've done better. The thing is, at the end of the day, you've called them out. Xbox didn't want to go down the exclusive path. Xbox gamers didn't give a shit about exclusives. We didn't care. You did. It was your whining, your moaning. Exclusives matter. You don't buy consoles without exclusives. Exclusives. You rammed it down Xbox's throat. You rammed it down Microsoft's throat. And they bit. And now you've ended up digging your own hole like idiots.
I guess we're not going to find anything.
How are you gonna get out of here?
We'll dig our way out.
Demanded Xbox have exclusives. And now they've bought this and all those studios. And now you're going to lose all your favourite games. Fallout, Doom, Quake, Elder Scrolls. Now Xbox owns them all. You can still play them, of course. Just as you say about you can play PlayStation games. You can just buy an Xbox. There you go, just buy an Xbox. Thankfully though, thankfully for you, I don't believe Xbox are shitbags like Sony are. I do believe totally that their games will still be multi-plat. They will keep... I reckon they'll hold certain games back to Xbox. I reckon Dishonored, for example, will probably remain as the Xbox title. Wolfenstein possibly. But games like Fallout, Doom and Elder Scrolls, I think they will make a multi-plat. They will keep multi-plat to bring that money in. You see, the difference here is that they'll be on Game Pass day one. So whereas I'll be playing one, because it calculates basically as £1 per game, whereas I'll be paying £1 to play Elder Scrolls on Game Pass, you'll be paying £70 to play it on the PS4. Then you'll pay £70 to play Fallout on the PS4. Then you'll pay £70 to play Doom on the PS4. Meanwhile, those three games would have cost me £3. And that is the difference between Game Pass and not having Game Pass. That is the difference between exclusives games and not having a game service and Game Pass fodder. You see, all these games are going to become Game Pass fodder. But I'll tell you what, my fodder's better than yours and it's cheaper. What are you going to do? Hey, you answer this. It's absolutely hilarious, this news. And it's so hilarious that the fanboys are absolutely up in arms about it, complaining, whining. It's hilarious that Xbox stays silent for Sony's recent collapse all this week under everything that's going on, and then Sony Xbox pop up just days before they do their pre-orders and go, hey, we've just bought this studio. Pull the rug completely away from under Sony. They've just gone arse over tit on their face. And then the Xbox still has a game event off still ready to go. I'm pretty sure they do have something going. They might not announce something, or I've heard something in the grapevine, but I believe Xbox still has a show to go. Will we see new games from these studios? 7.5 billion is a lot of money. So have they paid for these studios knowing that they've got games on the go? Is there another Elder Scrolls already in the making? Another Doom? Wolfenstein? Fallout? You know, any of these games will get. And we know Xbox now owns Obsidian, who worked with Fallout. Obsidian got another game, Fallout game already on the go. Time will tell. These games are coming to Xbox and Xbox Game Pass. Xbox Series X is the game to be. And I'll tell you what's not looking good at the moment as well. Look up Resident Evil 8 on the PS5. That's right, go look that up. See how that's going down. I'll tell you how it's going down. It's going down like a nun's knickers. It's not going down well, I'll tell you that. It looks awful. That's what the developers are saying. The game's just not running very well on the PS5. That's Resident Evil 8. I believe it's called The Village, which they showed at their recent event. It looked a bit poor on that, to be honest, but they put it down to the streaming. But the developers have said it's not going too well on the PS5. I guess that would be that SSD power for you. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Please sub and subscribe and share this out, and give me your views on Xbox having exclusives that possibly Sony will not have, and they're massive exclusive. Let's be honest with each other. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye for now.